Alright guys, this is going to look different because due to that barrel glitch, Clobber Carnage is just not a fun level to do with those spinning barrels. So I'm going to be doing this one level on a different emulator. So nothing's going to match up stats-wise, any of that stuff. So the guy who's statting this, you can just count this as normal, but it's not going to look the same. However, those barrels will do what they're supposed to, so you can finally see what they're supposed to look like. This is why I need to really invest in something to use consoles, because I don't like using emulators for this exact reason. It's not the proper game. And that's just a money issue for me, that I just can't afford to do it that way. But unlike other people, I'm not going to go begging for money, because that's just stupid. I will eventually make that upgrade, and then everyone will be happy as a clam. See? See how these barrels, they allow you to aim. Isn't that amazing? These barrels are not that frustrating to use. Being able to aim makes this a lot easier. Instead of it just spinning randomly, just imagine that. Imagine how much harder the game would be if that was how it was actually designed. Like this, so much simpler. Uh-oh. 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 This could be a problem. Oh, God. The pain was coming for me. Someone asked what happens if those guys who steal bananas bump into you and you have no bananas? Simple. They don't take anything. So they give you no extra lives, those gray guys will not steal any lives. There you go, buddy. What's up here? Nothing much, apparently. So Dixie's in the lead, so let's go with Dixie. Oh, see, this barrel we can't control. We're at the mercy of the barrel there. Nothing we can do. Now, typically when you see two like this, you want to go with the one that's in front. However, I'm not sure if that's actually what we want it to do. But whatever. It's all good. We'll put Diddy back in the league because he needs to do what he got to do. Man, this level's so much easier when you can actually control those barrels. I've already done it on the Z-SNES one. It took... Ah, crap. I should have gone in that. It took a lot of effort to get it to this point, so... Or to get through it. It took a lot of work. Crazy amount of work, you might even say. Is that barrel coming back sometime this century? Barrel. Hello? Miss Palmahos. I'd like to get down now. Old Simpsons for the win. Most of you are like, I don't know what Old Simpsons... Holy God, is it coming back? Do I have to, like... Yeah, I guess, okay, fine. If you're going to be that way about it, so be it. Now, this is where it gets tougher because the barrels start being timed here. Not all of them, just some of them. So you've really got to be thinking ahead. What is your next move? Always be thinking ahead. And for those ones, you just got to go, oh, that's unfortunate. I hope I can get it. Good, I managed to get her back. Now, from this point on, I can't take another hit if I want to get to the bonus round. So if I get hit, whoa, jeez, how come he didn't die? That's unfair. I'm going to have to really work my butt off here to carefully shoot my way through this. Yes, careful shooting. Plan ahead. Maneuver those barrels as you need to. Oh, God. So tough. I like shooting straight through on that one just because it's easier than turning the barrel partway through. And again, I find it easier not to have to turn the barrel at the middle part. I shot too far. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Really unfortunate because I don't think there's another thing. No, and I was there too. I was at the end and I screwed it up. Oh well, let's finish the level, then I'll come back through and fix this. That is a shame. Wait, I have Diddy. I can still do it. Because you got to get to a banana in the top right corner, right there. Thanks to the fact that I still had Diddy, I lucked into it. Well, who said dumb luck didn't count for anything? They clearly have never played this game. So now we got to kill a bunch of zingers. It's not too bad. Just make sure you refill your exclamation barrel. And just keep killing these guys. And you're there. And you've done it. Wow, you've done it! Sweet. Let Diddy wrap us out, and then we'll rejoin where it belongs. Where I belong. Terrible. Terrible, Brian. Here we are. Going in to pay some creme coins. What do we got this time? I don't want to go see Cranky. Oh, by the way, I never did show you that, but if you go to Cranky, it's the same Cranky in every area, but you can pay him... Oh, he's going to tell us about it first. Suppose we should do this. You know, we should have done this from the start, but what can you do? He's so rude to the game. Uh-huh. But I can juggle. I can juggle. Freaking cranky. So, once he finally gets through with his meandering with his speech here, as the older want to do, you would too. Of course, you go collect your own banana tokens, you lazy shit. But anyway, stop talking. Let us see the clues. So you can pay 2 coins for each one, and he'll give you a clue as to where to find the bonus room in each area. But we're going on a fiery furnace. I don't need his clues. Alright, another lavvy-ish level. Hey, whoa, that guy fell off. That was a great start. Excuse me while I celebrate in my brain. Yep, just as dumb this time around as I thought. Ah, I almost died again. That would have been better and better. So these barrels are actually, you know, steerable. So you can move her around and do stuff. That's pretty cool. Hey, Clamp. I don't understand how some of these enemies are falling off ledges here. It's almost like they've forgotten the rules. Oh, that was neat. I just kind of slid down slow there. So as you can see, they have timers on them, meaning you got to be careful in what you do. Hey, TNT barrel. Cool. Ha! That's not quite the one I meant to hit, but it'll work. So the main goal is to not get caught up worrying about collecting bonuses. No, the goal here is to just watch where the next barrel is and what direction the barrel you're riding in is aimed. See, this one's aimed downwards, so we got to get ourselves over this ledge before we go out of it. Otherwise, we're going to die. And no one wants to die. Unless they're like goth or something, and then they're all like, oh, my life, I wear black because I'm so emotional and hurt. That may or not actually represent what goths are, and if you're goth, I'd apologize, but I really don't care. Alright. Halfway already. I seem to recall that... Well, okay, if you're just going to stand there, crook, I'm going to put that Kong upside your face. Yeah. This is not an easy level. This is actually... Some people do consider this the toughest level. Oh, this is just nasty. We got to jump across and avoid his attack. He's going to pop right back out, so it's better just to keep moving. Now, these ones are just going to fire on their own. Well, you should let them fire on their own and then screw up like a moron. Here we are again. Let's do this correctly. So let's get really high, make sure we can shoot that, and get ourselves below this, right through here, shoot, and then shoot. And we have yet another of these annoying cutlasses to deal with. And we're going to play this one a little safer because we actually have the room to do it. Oh, whoa, dude, you're supposed to get stuck. What do you think? Oh, you jerk. What are you thinking? Oh, great, a cat of nine tails. What are you doing down here where there's lava? You can't get me, jerk. This just doesn't make any sense. Oh, well. This one shoots to the left, so obviously, we got to get past it. I think you can go underneath them, but didn't seem to be set up for me there. Whoa, okay. What? What? Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Let him go down, let him tire himself out. Or actually, screw it, we won't even wait. We'll just almost get picked off by him instead. Here, use the bananas as your guide, and fly good routes. And if you get far enough over to the right here, you can make this shot. Because that way you don't got to depend on the stupid cat of nine tails, and instead, you can go up to the bonus room. Best way to do that, unless you can team throw, but then you got to deal with the cat of nine tails. Best way to do it is how I did it. Definitely follow that route. Okay, now we just got to fly carefully. As you can see, they're not being the nicest to us. They're giving us brambles. And I say, why is there brambles here? We haven't seen any brambles anywhere around here. It's a fiery furnace, and I know these brambles look a little browned and a little hurt, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So as you can see, you just basically want to aim where they're coming from. And I probably could have gone through that opening, but I've not stopped at this point, so I'm in pretty good shape here to get to the end. And don't hold any buttons. You don't move any faster holding Y. Just get through. And as you can see, you can take a bit of time and get through there. No fuss, no muss. And that's how we roll. 2, 3. Oh, I really miscounted. Oh, Diddy, I don't know if you can rap for that. It was pretty embarrassing. Pretty embarrassing. Now, if you screw that bonus room up, I don't think there's any escape there, and you're going to have to come back in the level and do it properly. Again, to go get that bonus room. Ugh.